Okay, so this is part 2 of week 2 video. We're gonna run this down real quick. Last week was my first time, so I just kind of like did a lot of rambling. I'm trying to cut down my rambling, so sorry about that, guys. I know I don't have an audience or anything, but this is a lot of fun for me, anyway. Helps me to remember this crap when I'm doing picks and I'm doing stuff. All right, let's jump right back into it. Tampa Bay at Arizona. Arizona, what is that? A 7-point line, I believe it says in Vegas. Arizona, I think, like I said last week, I think they're going to take it all. They're in the Super Bowl champ in my eyes. Anything else is unacceptable for this team. 23-21 in heartbreak last week. This week they came out throwing up 40 points. 40 effing points. I think some of that came defensively too, but they have a tough defense and they have a real deal offense. Tampa Bay only throwing up mediocre, or actually pretty sad, 7 points. Considering that you have some hot shot, Winston from Florida State. Just a note on that: Florida State lost last week. I think that's week 3, and on college football they lost to a Louisville team, which actually has the second coming of what they're calling this guy, second coming of Mark Vick. This guy is the real deal. He throws up 64, 63 points against a Seminoles team. Okay, granted, they're a couple years removed from Jameis Winston's time. But, yeah, I mean, that Louisville team looks good. For us here that are concerned with the NFL, that kid, that quarterback is going to be something to look out for. If he doesn't come out this year, he'll most likely come out next year. I'm not exactly sure. I don't follow college football too much, but yeah, that Louisville kid really impressed the heck out of me. Really, really impressive. All right, so yeah, okay, Arizona's great. I picked that one. I saw that one coming. I just really like Arizona. I think they got a great program, and they fly under the radar. I don't know how the hell they've managed to do it. I think everybody should be coming out to woodwork and picking them up. Now let's go to Seattle, which, a few years removed from their championship season. The line came out at 6.5. Seattle actually lost, didn't cover. And the LA Rams, the Los Angeles Rams, it's kind of hard saying it. I haven't said that since, well, it's hard to teach my tongue to say that again. Seattle 3-9. What a snorer of a game, Seattle. Now Seattle lost, of course, Skittles. Y'all got to work on your social skills, right? And I mean, I didn't pay much attention to this game. It was on in the afternoon, and I was at a bar where they didn't have, or an establishment, I should say, that didn't have they didn't have an ideal system for the TV, so I was only to watch a couple of games. This one was not one of them that I was watching. But still, 3-9. I mean, who the hell wants to watch that anyway? Seattle took care of, or didn't take care of business, and I think it has to do with this Russell guy. I mean, he's probably hurt. I think he high ankle sprain. That usually takes a few weeks to heal, and he's back out there. I don't know. I mean, Seattle might be slipping. They might be, they might be coming down. I mean, it'd be interesting. I mean, the Rams. This is a divisional game. The Rams are 1-1 now. Of course, that first loss was a shutout. Cardinals are 1-1 now. Seattle is 1-1 now, and I believe 49ers are 1-1 now. So they're all knotted up in that division. Seattle, I don't see them as a contender. I mean, Cardinals, in my opinion, should have run away with this division, hands down. Okay, let's go on to the next game. Indiana and Denver. Denver 34-20. Denver, line said Denver by 6. They covered easily. It went over. Everybody knows Denver is a team Osweiler. I guess you can get him. Is it Osweiler? Yeah, I mean, in Indy's luck is running out, maybe. 20-34. Let's see what's Indy. Where are you, Indy? The Colts. The Colts. They're 0-2 in the South. So watch out. Maybe it's time to panic over there. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Maybe that's the biggest takeaway. Indianapolis is 0-2. Denver is going to continue to march on and be a contender. Okay, Atlanta and Oakland. Classic shootout this game. Yeah, I did actually get a chance to watch this game. It was actually a lot of fun. Martavis and all those guys. It was really something to watch. The biggest distraction of that game was that big old diamond and stuff. I don't know what the hell they're going to do. Maybe they should go to Las Vegas. Maybe they'll give them a nice badass stadium. For the love of God. Chinga su pinche madre, you know? Makes a lot of sense, you know, convention town. LA is actually not too far. You get a lot of tourists that drive the desert just to go in there for a weekend. So you might actually get a lot of LA fan, out of state Raiders fans. Makes a lot of sense. So I guess that's the biggest for me. That's the biggest takeaway. I mean, Oakland, they just need to stop playing that stupid looking diamond thing. This isn't baseball. We don't have sand in football. There's no sand in football. There shouldn't be. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead. Jackson and San Diego. San Diego running away with it. I mean, this guy, this old man, is just tearing the fucking league up again. Pinche viejito. Jacksonville 14. San Diego 38. San Diego was supposed to win by 3. They blew it out the sky. Jacksonville by 3. I actually picked Jacksonville thinking that San Diego's not who they were. They did lose Danny Woodhead. Danny Woodhead's out. Maybe that'll change up the dynamics out there, but San Diego looking pretty sharp. To me, that's great. Chargers are 1-1. So Broncos on top of that division. They're a contender, but the Chargers, it'll be interesting to see what the heck's going on there. Jacksonville, I had some high hopes for Jacksonville. And Bortles is pretty good. Okay, let's go on to the island games. Okay, so Sunday night we have Green Bay at Minnesota. 14-17. Minnesota actually taking this one from Green Bay. So that, to me, they took it. They take it. Things that you're not given to you is respect. You have to take that shit. I respect. I mean, Minnesota, hands down, these guys have a fucking legit defense. Their offense needs a little bit of work. I mean, they got that whole thing with the quarterback. They got Bradford in there. He didn't look so sharp. I mean, he doesn't look sharp, and he's a skinny guy. I mean, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how durable this guy will be. You might be pulling out some quarterbacks from years past this season with all these quarterbacks going down this season. But and hopefully it doesn't happen. Bradford will stay in there and actually look better. But 14-17, Minnesota taking care of business, and they did it with their defense, predominantly with their defense. For us here in the NFC North, it's great news because the Green Bay loss is a Chicago Bears win, right? I actually did go with Green Bay taking this one. I wasn't respecting the Purple People Eaters, but hats off to those guys. They did it. That's the biggest takeaway I can see. Bradford maybe can get the crew back together. I mean, he's doing good with the very limited time he had there, but I don't really see him having big time numbers or anything like that. And he's kind of skinny. Okay, Chicago at Philadelphia. This is the end of the week here. Chicago by 3. That's just the home team line. But this quarterback, I forget the kid's name, but he's supposed to be the real deal from a division non-conference, whatever the hell you want to call it, school. But he lit these guys up, and I mean, people were comparing him to this guy and that guy and Roethlisberger and who knows what and blah blah blah. I mean, he looked great, but I mean, you're playing the Bears, and it's just a little sign that the Bears lost like 9 guys on the defensive side, or altogether they lost 9 guys. Cutler was in there. It's a lot of personnel to lose. They had a lot of first-time guys out there, no experience. I mean, the Bears are a young team, could consistently rank 30, 31, 32. Great win for Philadelphia. I mean, the quarterback looked like an all-star. But it actually speaks more about how shitty the Bears season is going and will be going, in my opinion. So that's the wrap-up of week 2 biggest takeaway is that the Bears suck on that game, and well, I mean, it's a flash in the pan for that quarterback. I forget his name. I wish he knew names and stuff. But you guys know the Philadelphia rookie guy from not a Big Five conference from, you know, but they did win 5 championships in a row back in that B division or whatever the hell you want to call it. So I don't want to take anything away from the man's accomplishments. But yeah, okay. Let's just go over the divisions here. We'll do that in the next segment. I'll do a part 3. Okay. All right. See you guys in a bit.